Breeze Nation, C-Red Nation. What's good, man? Bulls took a little bit of an L tonight. Tough layoff. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Got my brother Stefan Adon to my left. Got the pettiest man alive. P Kid down below, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want y'all to miss a thing, so make sure that y'all hit that bell. It's the only channel that's talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure you get in tune with us. Tough L, man. I mean, you get down early again. You fight your way back. You fight tooth and nail. You've got it. Chicago, you should be proud of one thing. You've got a team that absolutely will fight nonstop to get you back into this game. The Bulls looked flat for most of the game. Zach LaVine absolutely looks hurt. I'm not going to say he's injured because he's playing through it, but he absolutely looks hurt. Looks like he has moments where the hand is feeling good. It looks like he has moments where he can't get a shot in edgewise, and they're absolutely playing to that hand. DeMar DeRozan goes crazy, but it ends up in a loss anyway. I'll get you guys' thoughts, man. By the way, like the video. I'll get you guys' thoughts. What'd you see early there, kid, that you liked, that you disliked, that you thought really took the Bulls out of this one?
The attempted late game heroics by Zach LaVine, to be honest with you. DeMar had it rolling. DeMar had it cooking for a minute. I mean, it's the reason he's at 37 points, 10 rebounds, and a lot of those points. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but the last, I say, 8 points came within the fourth. At least the last 6 points came within the fourth at very pivotal times. So it's like, he was shooting 60% from the field. Let the man keep rolling, right? Yeah. Let the man keep rolling. So, Zach had it going early. He was shooting very efficient. At one point, shooting close to 60%, but he finishes the game at 45%. Why? He was at one point, he was 11 of 19. Now he's 11 of 24. So it goes to show you those added attempts right there. Guess what? You give it to the hot hand. So that's what I would say. I wouldn't necessarily say it's an off night for him, but the numbers do sometimes lie, or at least not tell the whole story. So you look at his stats: 27 points, 9 rebounds. You say, man, Zach did work, and he did do work. I'm not gonna lie, he did do work. In fact, he and DeMar were like the only two scoring for a while. However, it's when those points were scored and ultimately, at moments it seemed like he was just trying too hard. When DeMar actually had it going. And so, I mean, even look at the call that got reversed. That's a play that's include with DeMar and Embiid, not Zach. So that's one of the things I would say. Just sometimes I'm going to sit there and say, hey, Zach should absolutely be taking that shot. Zach absolutely deserves or has earned the right to have the ball in clutch time situations for us.
Yeah.
But right now in this particular game, the way this game played out, DeMar should have been the one closing it. So
absolutely,
that was the only frustrating thing for me. And Vucevic's production, because he's having a bad time. So I would love to see what's going on with Vucevic. 2 of 7, having it down. It's not even just a bad couple games. For a career, this is kind of the worst as his first 2 seasons in the career.
Yeah.
Shooting a career worst too. So 28% from the field from today, not a good look. Still gave us 10 boards, even racked up 6 assists, had more assists than Lonzo Ball, who absolutely needs to pick it up. But it's one of those things that if you have to shift blame because it was so close, I wouldn't shift blame. It's just not my style. But let's just say DeMar should have closed this game out.
I definitely think I think there's some truth to what you say. I think there's a lot of truth to what you say. And we want to let you guys know that the Contender phone lines are open, man. The Contender, where you can hear non-stop sports talk while you're on the clock. Call into the show. Let us know how you feeling after this Bulls loss, man. 855-908-5668, 855-908-5668. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Steph, what'd you see tonight, man?
I mean, just lackadaisical to start the game.
Absolutely.
I mean, second game in a row. I mean, not that much ball movement, which I feel like kind of led to the turnovers. I mean, Lonzo wasn't the only person that had fast turnovers tonight. So I don't want to completely put the blame on him. I mean, Zach shares in that too. But I mean, if you look at the numbers throughout the game and how close the game was, I mean, listen, I understand Embiid is down there. You feel me? I understand. You feel me? The ball might, be the reason why, you feel me, Vooch is not getting as active, bro.
Yeah.
7 shots, dog.
Well,
7 shots, and then not only
I'm gonna be
that,
honest with you.
4 points, and then
4 points is the
now
sin.
it's
4 points is the sin
it's getting to
because
the point.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. Like in the flow of the game, like calling the game, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how many shot attempts he had that were good shot attempts for him to take. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go back and watch it tonight, I'm sure I'll see there's probably more stuff to land basketball. I usually end up rewatching the game same night. So, but I don't know. Like as I'm calling it, I don't know if it was like Vooch. It didn't seem like Vooch was passing up a lot of shots, did it?
No, and then to completely like coincide with what you were saying, we have to keep in mind that Vooch was playing one of the best big men in the league in Joel Embiid. Like he literally is one of the best, and he kind of contained him. Vooch is, I mean, Embiid has gone off for some like really historic nights. He done
Okay,
rained 50 on our head before, right?
I'm with you
Yeah.
with that.
Right. So
I'm
he shot a low for him too. He shot 33% today.
Yeah.
I'm with you with
He's 6
that.
for 18 and only had 18 points. Now it's still 18, 9, and 7, still a nice stat line. But for what we know Embiid can do and what he's done to us multiple times, this was a relatively tame game. And so considering that he had to deal with that, I'm not surprised that his
Nah,
shots were down.
And
But
nah.
he is having a bad go to the season. And I
Yeah.
wonder what that does for him mentally because
Yeah.
he's used to doing more in that regard. That's all I would say.
And I'll tell you what, the sin to me is not Joel Embiid and Vooch, their matchup. Now, yeah, Vooch shot it awfully, but I mean, if we're being honest, Vooch who guarded Embiid pretty much most of the night, holding Embiid to 6 for 18, not bad. Had what is that, 33%? Yeah, 33%, exactly. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Still a good day for Embiid, but not an Embiid day. And here's the thing, the sin that I see, the biggest one, Maxey went off for 14, and he was absolutely dominating Lonzo Ball every time he was standing on him. Niang went off for 18 and dominated. He had DeRozan on him a little bit. He had Zach LaVine on him a little bit. And then where's my other guy? Where's Fork and Korkmaz with another 11? That I mean, those are the points that you look at and you're like, all right, like, why are these guys getting into us? Why are they hitting the 3 ball so consistently? Why, like, Embiid's going? There's no stopping Embiid.
So my only retort to
You
that
can
is
contain maybe, but you can't stop him.
And this was a great contain.
I'm not saying stop him. You're right.
Yeah.
He did contain him. But my thing is this: how many times did we say Embiid's name? How many times y'all was getting on P. Will for standing around?
I wasn't getting no P. Will for standing around. Kid was, but
Yes,
absolutely, yeah.
Yes, he has to get boards. He gave me boards.
He got 10 boards, yeah.
He had, I don't know what it is. If this dude gotta get in the gym,
Get in the gym. He just got 10 boards on one of the best rebounders in the game.
I'm talking about as far as shooting the basketball. I need you around the basketball.
You know what? Sometimes
he's 20 and 10. You
know what?
Say it all the time.
You know what? No, facts. No, listen. He's having a bad start to the season. He's having an awful start to the season. One of his worst ever. A lot of players that can say that in the NBA this year. If we get the game, I'm gonna be real with you. If we get the game 20 and he's still looking bad, it's like, all right, dog, like, you an NBA player, you can adjust to a ball. I've seen NBA players pick up a street ball with no skin on it and dominate. Like, you can adjust to a ball. But like right now, first off, Bulls fans, we're 6-2.
No,
we're okay.
That, but
we're still sitting at the top of the Eastern Conference. Y'all remember where we was last year?
No.
Hey, look, you got to win another game.
Second.
You got to win another game. We second right now. Yeah, we'll see if you go 7-1. But to me, like, the thing that I look at when I'm looking at the Bulls and when I'm looking at the problem that I saw tonight is none of what we saw late to me is a problem. You miss shots late. I think Zach LaVine is trying to prove that he can still be that guy throughout the injury. He's trying to prove that he can still be that guy no matter what. And I think that might be hurting the team a little bit. It's one of those, you're taking tough shots, but you're hurting us in the end. And he's fighting through it. I give him all the credit in the world. There's a lot of people that are going to say he's taking bad shots. He's taking ugly shots. Listen, we watch him take those shots every night and knock them down. And I'm not going to kill you if those are the shots you make. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have that in me. I'm not gonna be that guy that's like, oh, you're taking these awful shots, but I mean, those are the shots he makes all the time. It's not new. Like, let's not pretend like this is new Zach LaVine. Like Zach LaVine taking a 3-pointer with a hand in his face, fading away. How many times we've been watching that? He's perfected the J.R. Smith. He's hurt.
Hey, dog, and 26 on one hand.
27 on one hand, yo.
Like
27 on one hand. So I think the problems with me are coming in, both starting off the games a little sloppy, starting off the games a little lethargic, starting off bad on the defensive end. They're getting back into it in the second, getting back into it in the third, but trying to fight your way back into those games when you're playing behind, man, that's gonna be tough. Let's go out to the 815. I don't know what's going on this auto screen, so I'm gonna keep my hand real close to the hang up button because this might be something stupid. Let's go out to the phone lines, dog. What's going on, man?
Hey, it's Michael Galileo. I watch you guys show all the time, man.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, man, Zach just needs to be aware of when he's having an off night, you know what I'm saying, and defer to DeRozan. DeRozan was cooking. He was hot.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just, and Billy should be vocal with that, along with Alonzo, along with Zoe too, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, and everything you said, you know, off one hand, he made 20-something points, you know, but still, he's got to be aware, like, okay, I'm not the guy right now.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know. It's a tough loss for me to take, but like you said, we're still 6-2.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still rooting for us. You know, what 76-6 maybe might end.
We finished the year 76-6. You get ready for 7 championship talk, my boy. Appreciate you for the call in. All right. All right, man. Now, listen, and that's I'm fine with you want him to defer talk at the end. We saw him take some of those shots that he does normally make. He didn't knock him down today. It was a tough day. Didn't knock him down today. Missed shots. People are going to be off, and he's doing it all with one hand. He does have to. I'll agree with one thing that Michael said. At some point, Billy's got to get in his ear and say, "Listen, you're still our guy. You're never going to stop being our star. But right now, we need you to defer a little bit because the injury is hindering us right now." At some point, I would like my coach to say that. Listen, what did Phil Jackson say to Michael twice? At a minimum, twice in the most important moments in the world. Who's open? Sometimes you do got to bring your guy in. You got to focus them back in on what's going in, because to them, I mean, Zach LaVine thinks he's unstoppable, and more times than not, he is. It's just tonight the shot wasn't falling. He's doing it with one hand. I can live with Zach missing shots he normally makes, but I think that the hand makes it worse, because when you watch him play, he's going to the left and trying to finish with his right. That's the part that's the worst part. That's the part to me that's like, yeah, dog, like they're forcing you that way and you can't put your hand up there to finish with a layup. That's when you might need to look to pass the ball out. Let's keep it going on the phone lines here, man. Going out to, is it Shane? Shane, man, y'all know. The call-in queue be tweaking sometimes, man. Shane, what's going on, man, out in the 773?
What's up, man? Hey, look, I understand that DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine are like the number one key scorers, but I feel like we take Vucevic for granted a little bit. Now I know what I'm saying, he getting off to a rough start and all that, but we got to start him off early. Everybody can see Joel Embiid don't like to come out on the perimeter to guard nobody. So I think what we need to start him, like using him as a decoy a little bit, throwing it into him in the post. Now look, I know he's not gonna score on Embiid a lot of times in the post, but at least like if we do throw the ball into the post, we can get like easier shots. And the long 3-pointers that Zach LaVine was taking, they look a lot more easier and wide open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you think about it, remember back when we had Carlos Boozer, Stacey King always said, get Boozer going early. And I think Vucevic is that kind of player. I understand that he needs to do a little bit better on his own when it comes to shooting. But think about it. He's not a three-point shooting big.
Yeah.
And he's more of a mid-range, post-style big. I think we need to get him going the start of the game. And because let's think about it, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, they can get their shots off at any given time. At any given time. And another thing, we got to stop depending on the bench, man. Like, we got to come out like a lot of players from the start. We depend on the bench too much.
Yeah.
Period.
Can't really hear him as clear.
And hey, it's a great show. Keep on doing y'all thing.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. One love, bro. It's. I mean, I don't know if you want to stop depending on your bench, but I think that I think that this is the thing, right? Are we? What can we nitpick from this game? Like, yes, Vooch is still having an off game. I think that's the most glaring thing. But again, Vooch only took 7 shots.
My thing
Still gives you the 10 boards. You still had 2 of your 3 guys put up big numbers. I guess if we're gonna nitpick in this game, Zoe maybe the 5 turnovers that Zoe had. Though that like you said, that's not the reason I wanted you to come here. You looking real Kobe White-ish.
I can't, but the thing is, I really can't get on him about that because Zach had 5 turnovers too.
I mean, yeah, but you like Zach is gonna be driving in the paint, getting it ripped away from you. You want Zoe to be the guiding.
So he not supposed to hold on to the ball either.
No, he is. But I mean, you got Muzz that's gonna try to strip that ball away from him more often. And with one hand, he's literally driving running back style right now.
If we're gonna nitpick on anything, it's the 3-point shooting and the bench production.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at these stats, most people know I'm a numbers guy. If you look at these stats and if you read these off to me, field goal percentages, 49% versus 46%. But in reality, both teams made 38 field goals.
Yeah.
Right? It's the difference comes down to 3-point shooting. It's 28% versus their 42. Right? What we keep overlooking is the fact that, and not us per se, but what keeps getting overlooked is that we are actually a pretty decent 3-point shooting team, and we kind of rely on it heavier than we like heavily. So when our 3-point shot isn't falling, yeah, we do have people who can get to the basket. We got people who can make plays for us, but we cancel out a lot of people's game. Like Lonzo is good from 3. Now Lonzo actually had a decent game from 3, but Alex Caruso in LA, if you ever watched his game, heavily depended on the 3. It's a couple of people on our team who heavily depend on that 3. Even Vooch at times heavily depended on that 3 when he couldn't get it going in the paint. Likes to shoot. Big man that likes to shoot. So when you shoot 28% from the 3-point line versus a 42%, and that's really the only thing that's different. I mean, we out rebounded them. We got more offensive boards. They killed us. They didn't really kill us on 5 more assists, but everything else was pretty much even.
Yeah.
We even had more points in the paint. So the reality of it is our 3-point shooting was bad. That's why we lost. Our 3-point shooting was bad. That's why we were getting blown out earlier.
Yeah.
Like they were rolling. It wasn't. Why? Steph Curry was doing his thing. That 22 point Steph gave you right there, that's the difference.
Big difference. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show, man. Appreciate all the calls too, man. Calling into the show, man. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the page. Over 110 in the chat. We appreciate over 100 in the chat. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Hit that like button, man. Let's go out to the 910. What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Man, how you feeling?
Man, I feel great, man. Hey, I called in the past. My man, I forget his name. I like him anyway.
P Kid.
Can't hear him.
He was talking about getting trading Kobe. He was talking about that yesterday. And stop the trade Kobe thing. Please stop that. We need Kobe. And it shows right now.
Yeah.
Bench, we don't have no scoring. Then coach messed up tonight by he had that momentum going, and then guess what he did? He started substituting matter what, they were running everything just like they were supposed to. And then if they would have, went in a standstill, yeah, let's bring the other lineup in. But, Io needs to get more time. Derek Jones needs to get more time. What's his name? Tony Bradley. That man is a beast.
Yeah.
Give him more time.
Yeah.
When the other players are playing bad, let these guys take over. Io is a beast. I love it. Yeah. That's all I got to say. Love y'all, brothers.
Hey,
Good show.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. One love, my guy.
Hey, I love the enthusiasm on that though.
I love. He said he just called in. He said, I just gotta say, I don't even know his name, but stop saying trade Kobe. Nah, that's hilarious, dog.
Yeah, you know what? Y'all right. We shouldn't trade Kobe.
Hey, we don't have the ability to trade Kobe.
We should cut him.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Nah, man. I look at games like tonight, man. Listen, Bulls fans, we weren't gonna go 81-1. I'm sorry. As much as I would love to go 81-1, we're not gonna go 81-1.
You can still go 80-2, man.
We can still go 80-2. 80-2 is absolutely still on the table. I bet you the Miami Heat goes 79-3 is all I'm saying. But no, it's one of those, like, this is a loss that you see things that here's the thing, right? Everything we saw tonight in a loss can be fixed. We didn't say that last year. When Wendell was getting dominated by 50 from Joel Embiid, the answer was we don't have an answer.
Hey, it was a whole week. It was like Embiid, Jokic.
Yeah, it was a bad week for Wendell.
It was Embiid, Jokic,
Jokic.
Else.
It was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like these are problems that I look at that absolutely are fixable with the players we have on the team. Listen, right now, Embiid right now, Vucevic struggling with the shot. Yes, he is 110%. But at the same time, I absolutely believe that at some point in this season, Vooch is going to find his shot. I'm not like you know what fixes this game? If Vooch can make shots.
Just give me 10 points.
If Vooch has a normal 15-15 game, the Bulls win. Like those are things, like the things that are missing right now are things that I expect to start to roll in, start to happen. Vooch is starting the season off with a rough start. I think the fact that Lonzo came in, was able to shoot it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll say this. I don't like the one thing I'll say about Billy. I don't like that they really didn't give him those shots in the post. I would like to see him getting those shots in the post where he is. Like, listen, that turnaround hook shot is a staple of his game.
Yeah, and the thing is, they kind of, because I noticed too, and y'all might not have peeped this, but they got this, Zach and Vooch got this little two-man game where it's kind of like a half a screen.
Yep.
Vooch doesn't really go out to the 3 line, but
Yep.
he's kind of right there, but it's like a 15 to 17 foot J that he always knocks down. So it's kind of stuff he got to fix, but I hope for y'all's sake he finds a shot, because right now it's really not looking too good, especially with, and the only reason why I'm stressing the Vooch thing so hard is because of the simple fact Zach is playing with one hand.
Hey, did the Detroit Lions win a game yet?
Hold up, I got you one even better. I don't even think the Pistons won a game yet. Did the Pistons play tonight? Dog? Oh, you know what? There was only one way the Pistons wasn't gonna lose tonight. They didn't play. Nah, I'm gonna be real with you, Chicago. I'm not gonna come on here and be doom and gloom. I'm not gonna come on here and be down and feel like, it's the end of the world.
The Pistons do actually got a win.
They got one win?
Yeah,
oh, look at them. Look at them. I bet Cade.
So they were like 1-6?
1-6.
1-6, 0-8. I think that the only good thing about Don's whole logo is the color of the hat.
Dog, one of the biggest L's
when
in
they
the
took
NBA
away the horse.
history. Dog,
the horse was a banger. That was a dope logo. I love that he gets us to talk about Detroit in here every time. No, I'm not gonna lie. It gets us
does it
every single time. He says, I said we're playing Vooch out of position. We're trying to make him a 3-point shooter when he's really not. He's a post mid-range player. Yeah, no. I agree with that. I think it's the same problem that
They beat the Magic.
we talked about with they beat the Magic. Oh, big win there. I think it's the same problem that we talked about with Larry when he was here, with Nikola Vucevic when he was here. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a big man that can shoot, not a shooting big man. A shooting big man is different. They're a shooting big man that Kevin Durant, as much as Muggs want to say he's not, he's a shooting big man. He's a 7-footer that can spark that thing from anywhere on the court. That is a shooting big man. I look at KD for the shot for Vooch should be down in the paint. I want to see Vooch down there more in the paint. I want to see him attacking more. I think against Embiid, maybe it is a better plan to get Embiid out on you, and because what it does, it keeps Embiid out of the paint, keeps him from defending those guys in the paint. And we also got to look at the matchup too. The two guys that we're talking about at that position that, in the past 2 games, Vooch is playing out there because guess what? You've got 2 guys that love to be in the middle of the court. You've got 2 guys that love to be at the 3-point line and that like to drive from the 3-point line to the bucket. It's a lot harder to do when you got a big man posted up down there standing like this with 1 foot outside of the paint for 24 seconds on the shot clock. It's not 1998 no more. I'm sorry, y'all.
Dog, them games used to be ridiculous.
It's just I'm not tripping on the game. I really think that the Bulls, we got them again next week. I mean, or I'm sorry, not next week, on Saturday. What do you guys expect from the Saturday game going up against Philly? Philly coming back to Chicago for that one.
Yeah. Take 2 weeks and walk it out.
This game I expect the dub be partially because they got 2 days off. So I don't think they'll be that lethargic coming out.
Yeah.
Or they shouldn't be. I expect DeMar to keep doing what he's doing, and Lonzo and Zach will both clean up the turnover. So I got them coming out with a dub.
I'm expecting more minutes for TBJ, for Alizé. I'm expecting them to get more tick.
Really?
It's clear that,
honestly, I don't think they will, just because Danny Green and Tobias won't play in that one either.
What's that boy's
name?
Javonte Green. I was about to go Gerald Green. We all had the wrong Green.
No, I'm talking about Gerald Green and Tobias won't play in that one either.
Oh, you talk about Danny Green for them.
I mean,
yeah, Danny Green. There's too many greens in the league, man. Give me some green. Talk about money. I was talking about money. Everybody relax. Family friendly show.
Is it really?
I got not anymore. I got a dub for the Bulls, man, as well. I really think that the Bulls are in a good position at 6-2. I didn't expect them to win every game on this 13-game stretch. I think the fact that they've even been in position to win this many games on this 13-game stretch is a good thing. And this is the first loss we're talking about to – or no, what, the second? Because we lost to the Knicks and we lost to the Sixers. Now it's the first 2 losses we're talking about to 2 tough teams, and you pulled out a big win in the middle of those, man. So I'm not worried about the Bulls at all. I think Philly coming back to Chicago, still down a couple of guys, still down a couple of bigs, you know what I'm saying? Big players for them. And I think that the Bulls come away with a dub in that one as well. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, Chicago. I see a little bit y'all a little bit down in the chat today. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, I do love doing this because, like, when we win, it's like we have the greatest team in the world. And when we lose, it's like, trade everybody. Somebody's dead. Why can't we find Ja? Where's Ja?
Like, hey, cry when we're on like a 3-game lose streak, 4-game lose streak, which, by the way, if you all don't realize, Lakers have done that before when they won their chip.
Yeah.
Miami did it when they won their chip.
Yeah.
Cleveland did it when they won the chip. Even the Warriors have had moments where, even with Kevin Durant on the team, they lost multiple games in a row. So guess what? It's going to happen.
You want to know why?
I don't care why.
Those teams are like that. The Bulls, y'all ain't been here since.
Fam, you talking about y'all ain't been here, and you had a team that went to the NBA Finals and then got knocked out in the first round without a fight.
What are you talking
Relax.
Hey, listen.
about?
Giannis put his foot on y'all neck
We
and
took that
rolled.
Yeah, and what's going on now? I'm like just 3-4 right now.
Hey, he's 3-4 right now with a ring.
With a
Something Jimmy
ring.
Butler ain't got.
3-4 right now with a ring on his finger.
Hey.
That turns into
Hey,
a chain.
You can talk that talk when you get one of these, Playboy.
Hey,
You can do that.
What are you talking about?
Hey, current regime.
What are you we have multiple.
Current regime.
Humble yourself.
Name one
hold
person
up,
on
hold
your
up,
starting
y'all
lineup right now.
just
that got a
got
ring.
off the couch.
Hold up. Humble ourselves.
Y'all just got off the couch.
You got 6? You got 6? You got 6? You got 6? I watched you lose 2.
Name one person on the Heat right now that got multiple rings.
Udonis Haslem.
What do you see? Yeah, that you set yourself up.
Hey, look. Only because they won't make him a coach. What's going on, dog? Oh man, we appreciate y'all.
The guy who don't play, huh? That's all you got?
The guy who don't play.
Hey,
You sad. You sad.
Hey,
Hey, he just like Rudy Gay. I don't know why they stick around. Just retire.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. We got 100 people in here. We only got 29 likes, man.
No state income tax.
Like that video before y'all get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Bulls going up against the Sixers on Saturday. We will be live for that call as well. What time is that game? Let me make sure. Is that an early game?
7 o'clock.
I'm gonna let you all know right now, as you all know, it's my anniversary weekend. I will not be in there doing that.
That's okay. So, you have a great anniversry, my boy. You have a great anniversary. Tell the wife we said congratulations for putting up with you all these years.
Hey man, she ain't killed me yet.
Hey, well, let's side night every day. You actually wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, little rat poison in every meal, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, bam, drop dead, cancer.
You wild.
Hey, listen, don't ask. But no, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. That game is at 7 on Saturday, so we'll be live for that as well. As always, man, it's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again, joined by Stefan Adon, the man formerly known as Ringo J, and the pettiest man alive, Mr. P Kid. Hey, yo, Chicago, C-Rat Nation, it's gonna be okay. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Peace.